So we are here for Inspire on Purpose. And, um, you know, like using the word inspire as a verb, right? Like to inspire someone or to inspire something, um, almost makes it sound like you have to take some sort of action, right? Like it's like an action word. But we were talking on the strategy call today, and I started realizing that like you don't really have to make any effort. Like just being in the right space for you and being comfortable where you're at is inspiring to other people. So it's like you don't even have to do anything, call it like special or new or different. You just have to your point earlier in the day, hashtag show up.
Yeah. And that goes back to the conversation today about perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
One person sees a job as shitty, another person sees a job as a complete blessing because it's the only one they could find, or the only one that's offering them, or something. It all goes back to perspective too, of one man's trash is another man's treasure, and
Exactly.
it all comes down to that.
Yep. Love it. All right, go do your thing. Ooh. Awesome. Yeah. I always love places that are national. So, like you can talk about them as if like the same. It's sort of like the common ground of where we live, even though we don't live close enough to like see each other in person, but it's still like you talk about like Hobby Lobby or Five Guys and I can like picture it.
Yeah. What's funny is that I never knew Five Guys until that's so funny to say that. I never knew Five Guys until 2 years ago. Like they're one of the newest fast food places in our Wausau area. That's the newest one, like in the last 2 years. So I didn't even know what it was. Like I was like, Five Guys, what's that? And it's just different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember my ex-mother-in-law taking us to a Five Guys when my oldest was young. I think we might have just had him at the time. I might have been pregnant with my 12-year-old. So this is like 12 years ago. And she was like, "Oh, I found this really great burger place. Everything is so fresh. They're like gourmet." And I'm imagining like a sit down restaurant with like you know what I mean? Like, like Wagyu beef, like burgers. And she legit brought us to a Five Guys. And I was like, this is fast food without the drive-through. And like totally like awesome if that's what like you're expecting.
Perspective.
Not exactly. It's that perspective. Do you guys have Dunkin Donuts there?
Oh my God, we do. It's literally like up the road. I literally live by everything.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, that's the one thing where I have a friend who I went to school with for like all through like elementary school, all of that. And she lives in, I'm not going to remember where it is. She lives in Wisconsin.
Okay.
And now I can't remember.
It'd probably be really funny to hear you say the cities in Wisconsin too, just because everybody loves that. All of that.
See, now I feel like I need to know. And forever, she didn't have a Dunkin' Donuts. I think she was like the closest one to her was, I don't know, it was something crazy, like 3 hours away. So whenever they'd go on a road trip, she'd like intentionally want to go um, that way
Yeah.
just so she could like get Dunkin' Donuts. So that's
It,
why I was wondering.
yeah, it is one of the newer ones that's here as well. I've lived in this area for um like 9 years now almost. So I mean, but that is definitely like the newest like coffee shop thing around here. I didn't know Dunkin' before I came here and that came here, but I'm from a smaller town. And I think the other ones were pretty much in like Chicago. And there was probably only like the really big cities that had Dunkin' Donuts a couple years ago again too. So I feel like that expanded in the last couple of years. But yeah.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure, and I feel like at one point she mentioned that she could only get Dunkin' Donuts in Chicago.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. And there was a point where that was the case, and then it got into Wisconsin.
awesome. We're
It's
just like,
conversations right here.
yeah. Well, and it's funny too because um, it's like I definitely get inspired by new places.
Yeah.
Um, and there's also just something also so inspiring about,
Like I
you know,
wish I could zoom in on this.
the things that like are tried and true or like that make you feel like you're home, or if you're somewhere else and you see something familiar, you're like, oh my god, she lives in Fond du Lac.
What is
Is
it?
that, I think it's Fond du Lac.
Fond du Lac. It's Fond du Lac.
Fond du Lac.
Yeah.
Well, you knew I was gonna butcher it.
I love it. Oh my gosh, there's so many fun TikToks you can find about Wisconsin cities. You'll it's hilarious. But
Well, it's like, or like any movies with like Boston accents, like sometimes they just like, and then it's like, I think they finally just realized that um, you have to have Mark Wahlberg do every movie that's set in Boston or it doesn't work.
sure, for sure, I could get behind that.
Hey, I'm all for it. All
I'll
right,
be
well, we are at the end of the hour, so have a great day.